My best friend borrowed $50,000, said he'd repay. Me in 3 months, then he disappeared, didn't answer. Calls, didn't respond to texts, I thought. He was dead, but he wasn't. He was hiding. And when I finally found him, his explanation was unbelievable. Pause for 2 seconds. This wasn't just a loan between friends. This was my life savings money. I'd been saving for 5 years. Money for a house down payment. Money for my future. And my best friend, he just took it. Like it was nothing. His name was James. We'd been friends since college. 20 years of friendship. We'd been through everything together. Breakups, job losses, family drama. We were brothers. So when he called me one day and said, "Hey, I need a favor," I didn't hesitate. I didn't ask questions. I just said yes. "I'm in a situation," James said over the phone. "I need 50,000. I remember my first thought. That's a lot of money. That's more than a car. That's a year's salary for most people. But I asked anyway. "What's it for?" "Business opportunity," he said. His voice sounded excited. A real estate flip. Buy a property, renovate it, sell it for profit. I've found the perfect deal. It's in a hot market. In 6 months, I could turn 50K into 150K, easy. I was skeptical, but James was always smart with money. He'd made good investments before. Plus, he's my best friend. I trust him, so I said yes. 2 days later, James called again. "Hey, I need the money like today. The seller has another buyer interested. If I don't move fast, I lose the property." Normally, I would have said no. Normally, I would have asked to see documentation. But he was my best friend, and he sounded urgent. So I did it. I went to my bank, withdrew $50,000 in a cashier's check, handed it to him in person. For the first month, everything seemed normal. James sent me updates about the property, text messages about inspections, contractor on board. Renovation started. Then, the updates stopped. I texted him, "Hey, how's the renovation going?" No response. I called him. "Hey man, just checking in on the project." Straight to voicemail. I left a message. "Hey, just want to see how things are progressing." He never called back. 2 days later, James called again. "Hey, I need the money like today. The seller has another buyer interested. If I don't move fast, I lose the property." Normally, I would have said no. Normally, I would have asked to see documentation. But he was my best friend, and he sounded urgent. So I did it. I went to my bank, withdrew $50,000 in a cashier's check, handed it to him in person. For the first month, everything seemed normal. James sent me updates about the property, text messages about inspections, contractor on board, renovation starting. Then, the updates stopped.
I texted him, "Hey, how's the renovation going?" No response. I called him. "Hey man, just checking in on the project." Straight to voicemail. I left a message. "Hey, just want to see how things are progressing." He never called back. I pulled up to the address and my heart sank. The house was empty, boarded up. Windows covered with plywood, a for sale sign on the lawn. No renovation, no workers, nothing. I immediately called a realtor friend. "Hey, is this property actually for sale?" "Yeah," she said. "And it has been for sale for 2 years. No active renovation, why?" My hands were shaking. James stole my money. He made up a fake investment, and he planned to run. I spent 3 weeks trying to find him. Then 6 weeks into his disappearance, I saw it. A photo. Posted by someone I didn't know. It was from a beach resort, Cancun. And in the photo, in the background, was James, with a new girl, both of them smiling, looking relaxed, carefree. While I was at home, devastated, he was on vacation. With my money. 2 months into his disappearance, James didn't call me. He texted me. Text, "Hey, sorry I've been MIA. Things got complicated with the investment. It fell through. I lost your money. I promise I'll pay you back, but I need time." A text. After 2 months of complete radio silence, I immediately called him. "Why are you in Cancun?" Long pause. "How did you—" "I saw the photo. You're on vacation while I'm going to lose my apartment." "David, I can explain." "No, you're going to pay me back. Every single dollar, or I'm taking legal action." I talked to a lawyer the next day. He said, "Even though he's your friend, the money transfer constitutes a loan. It's documented in text messages. It's traceable through your bank. You can sue him." I sued him. The case went to court. The judge ruled in my favor. James had to pay back the full $50,000, plus interest and court costs. Total, he owed me $58,000. But here's the thing, he didn't have it. He'd spent my money on vacation, on a new car. So the court ordered wage garnishment. Every paycheck he gets for the next 5 years. A portion goes to me. He'll be paying me $800 a month for 60 months. What I learned from this is simple. Never loan money you can't afford to lose. Because even best friends will betray you. James wasn't a bad person. He was desperate. He made a bad choice. and instead of facing it, he ran. If he'd just told me the truth from the beginning, we could have worked something out. But he lied, he disappeared, he spent my money on vacation. That's unforgivable. If this happened to you, comment below. I want to hear your story. Like this video if you think the wage garnishment was fair. Subscribe for more stories about friends who betray you and justice served. And share this with someone who needed to hear it. The craziest part? James texted me 2 years into the wage garnishment. Hey, I'm sorry for everything. I've learned a lot. Can we talk? I didn't respond. Some betrayals are too deep. Some trust can't be rebuilt. See you next video.